Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be working on the 2012 Audi A5. I'm going to replace the drive shaft, complete with the CV joint, the constant velocity joint. So mine I'm getting a click at low speeds whilst turning, which is a sign that the CV joint's going. The other side looks like it's been done already. Yeah, we'll see how we go with this. First off, you want to be cracking this nut off on here, so make sure the car's still on the ground with the handbrake on to do that, because that can be very, very tight. Bollocks. I'm going to run through the tools that I would recommend you get, I would advise you get to do this task. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the video, and at any point stick me a comment in. You can do this while the video is running, it's not a problem, it doesn't stop your video running time. Right, to start off, you're going to be undoing this hub bolt. I would recommend that you get a replacement one of these for when you put it all back together again. This one has been used before and has got Loctite on it already. I will be doing the same because I'm a cheapskate. But to get this out, you're going to need an N19. This is a big boy, and that is going to be extremely tight. So you want a long breaker bar or a decent quality ratchet and a long bar to put on the end of it to undo it. I say again, they are extremely tight. For the drive shaft, output shaft end of the axle, you're going to want an M10 splined as deep as you can get it, so you can clear this portion here when you're undoing them. I would also recommend replacing these bolts as well. These bolts are held in quite tight. I don't know who's done them up before, but they were extremely tight and actually broke the head off one of mine undoing them. So before you undo them, get some heat on the back, on the output shaft side again, get it really hot, get the threads nice and hot, and they should come out without any issues. Right, I hope you enjoy watching. Like I say, please like and subscribe, helps me an absolute treat, and send me a comment later on. Let me know if you can advise me on any good points, bad points throughout. To do this job, you are going to need a H19 socket, which has fallen off, which is massive, and that'll fit in the centre here. I've been out and bought a set especially to do this job because it wasn't something I had in my arsenal. And there's a short extension as well. Bollocks. What a day to find out your torque wrench has given up the ghost. Probably because I use it for stuff like this. A good old Halfords professional on the bar. Right, yes. Winner. Still in business. Again, before lifting the car up, make sure that you crack off your wheel bolts. Locate your locking wheel nut key as well. That'll make the job much easier. I don't even know why I tried that. Right, I'll get the car up in the air. Looking in under the wheel arch, we have got these 6 bolts which we're going to try and undo, and they connect your drive shaft to the output shaft of the gearbox. So see, quite a good design, means you don't have to drain your gearbox oil when you're doing it, and yeah, in theory you can remove one of these without actually taking the wheel off. So I'm expecting today to have to put some heat on it to try and get these loose. And also when you're coming in, you've got this in the way as well. Trying to get a straight angle on it is going to be a challenge. I'm going to let the camera run while I do this. This might be a struggle. course. Right, let's take two. I think there are going to be more than 2 takes of this. I've put a piece of Hoover pressing the brake pedal down. Let's see if that helps. One loose. 5 to go. 2. I interrupt this video as there may or may not have been some swearing. But at this point I'd like to take the opportunity to ask you to like, subscribe and send me a comment. You can do it right now, it doesn't slow the video down. Right, let's get back to it. I think I need to apply a little bit of heat. Well, that's 5 out of the 6 bolts removed successfully. One of the bolts I had to drill out. So it's all good. It's all good. I'll go out and get a new bolt while I'm out buying myself a new torque wrench to torque them back in. So not an issue. What we're going to look at now is taking the drive shaft out itself. With a ratchet. What I'm hoping will happen once this nut's off is I'll be able to slide the drive shaft. Oh my gosh, come on. Slide the drive shaft off the gearbox output shaft. Slide out there. Very wet, I haven't got any goggles on. Reinstallation of this drive shaft should actually be easier than taking it out. We'll see if that's a true statement or not. I put a bit of lithium grease on the splines just to assist it going in. Might help. And that's that installed, finished. I put a tiny little bit of low tack Loctite on the end of these bolts, rightly or wrongly. Right there, nipped up. So I'm back. All bolts torqued up. Apart from this one, I'm not going to be able to do that till I get it on the ground. Then that one's just going to be effing tight. And drop the car back down again, put the wheel back on, drop the car back down, and you're going to tighten up this big nut now. So that is basically it, job done. Actually a really easy job. It's definitely like a low skill level, definitely DIY job for your basic mechanic. Like I say, if this has helped you out, please do click that little thumbs up button. It does help me out in the long run. If you're interested in my videos, please do subscribe and you'll get notifications when the next ones come through. I'm always working on this Audi. There's always something going on, something going wrong with it. Yeah, thanks again for watching. I'm going to get this back on the ground, get its wheels back on, get it back on the ground.